That hat. Do you like this hat?
The hat scarf.
You like my hat? Thank you, sweetie.
It is really cute.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I
feel good today because I exercised, so I always feel a little warmer.
I was just going to ask that. So your hands are warm now that you've exercised?
Well, my hands are not warmer; they're just not freezing cold.
Let me see.
Oh. I mean, they're like
that's like almost room
in
temperature.
the normal range. Yes. Like they're like in the normal range.
Like
they're not normal by any means. Exactly. No, instead of an ice crystal monster.
You're not a superhero.
Exactly. Well, don't know yet. It's gonna wear off. Like my freezing hands will come back. If it's just a matter of time.
I didn't know that was an exercise. That's nice.
Yeah.
It should give you more
motivation to exercise.
Exactly.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Also,
I did good exercise today. I just need to do more. I just always need to do more like exercising, which I'm excited because I'll get the opportunity to do during a 75 horde. Pew, 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 pew.
I absolutely love that.
Thank you.
You're definitely preparing well for it.
Thank you.
Embracing your body and your mind.
And my mind.
Get ready for doing
75
the 75 way.
Sylvia's here, says, good morning, WAC fam. Kathy P&AZ says, hello, WAC fam. It's Tuesday. You're right. Gigi's here, says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? I'm doing great. Beth is here, says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Beth. I'm glad that you're here. Tammy's here, says, good morning, everyone. Joyce is here, says, good morning, WAC fam. Hope all is doing good. We hope you're doing good, Joyce. Miriam's here, says, hey, guys, happy Tuesday. You can hashtag first. Like, you definitely beat Chris, so congrats.
Well, I think she does.
Tanya said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and everyone. Absolutely. LaTanya said, good morning, everyone. Shelly said, morning, WAC fam. I'm heading into work, so I'll lurk in the background and listen for 20 minutes. Well, we're glad that you're here regardless,
That's quite
Shelly.
All right,
so, exactly. Dee's here, says, good morning, good weathers, and the work familia. Absolutely. Tanya said, I listened to the 75 Hard podcast today, took my own notes just to help make it sink in. Wait a minute, there's a podcast? Put that link in the group or something. Like, is it like a recurring podcast or is it just like a one-time instructional video, like podcast? Yeah, let me know because I would love to listen to that in order to for her.
Right. That would help you more.
Krista's here, says, good morning. Oh, Miriam says Chris is here too. He's driving. Way to hashtag tag team.
Still
teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what Two Crazy Ketos.
That's what they did. Rachel was actually in his house. Heath is here. Says, good morning. I'm having fun fighting with the unemployment office. I hope your day is going better than mine. We kind of gave up, but we need to loop back and try to get back on the unemployment train because there was a long period there where we could have been drawing some unemployment, Lord. So
pretty sure the same back
for like 95% of the entire United States. But
welcome to the world.
Exactly. We did our part though, so we just need to follow up. This is a business tip that my business coach gave me. The fortune is in the follow up. So like follow up. Like that is I have to take that personally, like follow up with people. No. I heard it straight from the mouths. I have to be better at following up, and so that's
a good mantra to have.
It is, yeah. So follow back up, and then you will get that fortune. Portia's here, says, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard and WAC fam. Hello. Oh, the doctor is here. Portia. Sorry about your loss or your team's loss, doctor. So, Rashana said, "Grand rising and happy Tuesday." Hashtag WAC fam. I'm getting ready to go into the office today. Oh, that face is right. Like going into the office is the worst,
especially now.
Exactly.
Definitely be like having your little measuring stick.
Exactly.
Poking people.
He's like, nope.
Have a yardstick. Poke. Get your yardstick on you.
Kelly's here. Good morning. Tanya said it is Andy Frisella's podcast, Real AF. And he had a segment just for 75 Hard. I'll have to look that up. Real AF is pretty good name. So,
and it's his initials.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Oh my God. I just got that. Thank you, Richard. I just got that. That is genius. So,
that's market.
Yeah, exactly.
He must have an advertising mind.
Sheila said, good morning, Autumn and Richard and my WAC fam. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad that you're here. Mom is here, says greetings and salutations. Joe is here, says, hey, everyone. I know, right? She's definitely already at work. Hera's here, says, good morning, WAC familia. Hi, Hera. How you doing? So yes. Oh, Mom
Good
said hi, Joe.
morning.
Happy belated. Yes, Joe's birthday was either yesterday or the day before. I saw it on Facebook. Yes, and so I commented. But everyone, take the time now to wish Joe a belated birthday if you did not do such. Or is it Sunday? Either way, happy belated birthday.
One
it was
more
the
year,
single nickel.
You blessed us.
Absolutely. Oh, one more year you blessed us. You're so funny. You're so sentimental and cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So let's talk about yesterday. If you watched the Vlogmas from this morning, you saw that I got my hair did and I got my brows did. So that was good. It was a busy day, but it was also a fun day. I made time to watch football, of course. We shall not speak more of it, but you win some, you lose some is all I'm going to say. Right. And then today I have a busy day coming up. Amber will be over here at 1:00 and then we are basically going to be working from 1 to 9. So we're going to be shooting a lot of YouTube content. And then the masterclass is tonight. Don't forget, you can get a ticket to the masterclass tonight. It'll be one night only. I'll put the link. Exactly. Okay. This is going to be our last masterclass of the year. If you've already bought a ticket, or if you bought one last time, don't worry. I'll be sending out the link to the Zoom meeting like hours beforehand. So don't worry that you haven't received it yet. Y'all know me. I like to wait right up to the last minute though, right?
That is so true.
So yes, I am going to make sure that I send the link out to everyone. So, you can either come again, watch again, write some things down, do it again. Or if you weren't able to make the first one, you can come watch it for the first time. Or if you have bought a ticket specifically for the second time, you can come watch that. Yeah, that's what's going to, that's what we're doing tonight. So we're working all day today. So Joyce said, I finally lost my taste and smell. Okay. Well, I don't want to say good to hear, but
it's like there's a checklist down.
Okay. So somebody tell me if this is true or not. My sister told me that the reason that you lose your taste and smell is because like all your little receptors for your taste and smell are like right here in your brain. And the way that the virus goes, like those receptors shut down so that the virus can't like get up into your brain. So they're like, nope, we're just like, we're going to power off. It's a defense. It's a defense mechanism.
Means that something's working.
Yeah. So exactly. So that's why most people experience that symptom is because it's their body like, nope. Okay. Like is that true?
Osmosis Jones.
Let me know if that. But that's what she said.
Fighting the illness.
That's what she said. Exactly. That's what she said to me. So, but yes, Dr. Watt said, thank you. It's all good. We may have lost to the team with no name, but yeah, Alex Smith is a great QB. Glad to be part of his triumph comeback story. You're right. That's a great way to look at it. Also, only one game matters. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the last whole thing. It's like, so it's just
until it's finally said, and everybody's story is unique until the Super Bowl. Then they go back and tell you how their journey started. And
so it's just like, this is not good. This doesn't hurt their Super Bowl chances at all. So
I'm
it's like,
personally good at all the pressure. I look at it as pressure.
Yes, like, exactly. The pressure to have gone undefeated is finally gone. Yeah, it's like the pressure cooker. It's like we press the little beep.
The only downside though is we're missing a lot of people now.
Did anybody else get hurt that game, or is it just the regular people? Or just the same people?
Skillet is now.
Spillane? No, Spillane. No.
So here we go.
No, so absolutely not.
That's football though.
That makes me stay in.
Oh goodness.
D says asking for prayers today. My mom is having knee replacement surgery this morning. Thank you in advance. Yes.
You got that, dude.
Prayers, absolutely.
Knee replacement surgery.
Yes.
So it's like your kneecap only.
I think that's
what joint. It's like the ball and everything.
That's a good question.
I know.
I think hip replacement surgery is like the ball and joint, like the whole thing. So maybe knee is the same.
Like, see, that's about all as far as anatomy.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we got.
Don't want to see it.
And I know, like, according to every medical television show, when your shoulder is displaced, you'd be like, hey, what's that over there? It's like, but then it's just like, oh, man.
The second that knife comes out.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. So that's, I don't know. Good. I mean, prayers for your mother. I know she'll be fine.
Great doctor's hands.
Exactly. So, yes. Good morning, Chanel. So today, like I said, is a busy day, but today is also an eating day. So I'm really excited about that.
Ooh.
I'm really excited because yesterday, let's talk about my husband's pork loin, right?
Oh my God.
So he grilled this huge pork loin, and I was just like, ew, pork loin, gross. But then, I don't know why. Was it because of something that we were talking about here? But he decided to like cut the pork loin into cubes. So because it looked like a meatloaf, so he'd cut off a piece of it and then he would dice that into these like 1-inch cubes. Mm-hmm. And then what did you fry those in butter?
Yeah. Butter and a little bacon grease, a little bacon fat.
He fried them in butter and bacon fat.
I think actually I started with a little olive oil and bacon fat. Then I let them crisp up, and then I do the butter at the finish.
See, he always got to be extra. But regardless, though, the finishing product was just like these little pork dice, and they were amazing. Really they were so crispy. Like I was just like, I had a pork dice, and they were delicious.
Well, I was just sitting thinking.
I was like, you can make me pork loin like that anytime you want.
Well, I was thinking of just how to reinvent them. I was like, I don't want to just slice them. I don't have my meat slicer yet to slice them like thin as I want, and I don't want to sit through the time with a knife. So I was like, let me cube them up.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kathy said knee replacement is the whole joint. Ooh, with metal rods to support. Oh yeah. Prayers. I feel like that's a lot of like physical therapy.
I was gonna say, and the recovery.
Yeah.
The recovery, much like plastic surgery. It's like that recovery is gonna be like a year.
You're gonna have to like really
use the strength. Doing strength training. I don't know how much your mom wants to do squats.
Chris said, okay, done driving. Miriam and I are doing 3 blood tests over 6 days to get some better data for day filament. Ooh. Do you have to change your diet at all? Or are you just doing keto chow again? And are you doing it with like olive oil? Or is this just random? I don't know.
It's just testing
random blood tests. I love the data for, I love the data for day filament. Mm-hmm. Melanie's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Wark America. Hello, Melanie. I'm glad that you're here this morning.
Good morning, Melanie.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Tanya says, I read that it could be because the virus causes an inflammatory reaction inside the nose that results in loss of smell. And since you need smell to taste, that is affected as well.
That is true.
I mean, any one of these could be the actual reason. Regardless, we know that that's what happens though. Like the manifestation is the fact that you cannot taste it.
So it's like the good test is close your nose while you eat anything.
Yes, and you still can't. I mean, that's why a lot of people do that. Like, with ACV, fish oil, go ahead.
It is interesting how directly related taste and smell are.
Kathy says Autumn had pork crispy cubes a la Richard. That is the official recipe name now. They were so good. So
yeah, you did love them.
Rashana said, I know, I forgot, like, you guys, I'm a compulsive picker. Like, I'm a compulsive eater. And like, in addition to being maybe an eating addict or a food addict, like a sugar addict, someone that once they start, they find it difficult to stop. Yeah. I'm also a compulsive eater. That's why I don't do well with like social situations or like food in the break room, because every time I walk past it, I have a compulsion to grab something.
And if it's bite size.
And especially if it's bite size, exactly. So like I've literally had like 6 of those cubes. And then I was just like, I've got to stop. Like there's only so many cubes. He's going to be able to notice that I've been taking them, So I was just like, I really got to get my compulsion under control. You're but so but either way, those pork cubes are compulsively delicious.
I only use like 2/3 of the loin. I still have 1/3.
No, I don't want no more of your pork cubes. Okay, like they were really good. Rashana said, Joyce, are you taking your vitamins and meds, Mucinex? Take your meds. Exactly.
That's what it's about.
Chris said this time we were only comparing Kerrygold to Costco butter. That's interesting. I do know that Kerrygold, I haven't had regular butter in so long that I wouldn't even know, but I do know that, Kerrygold is said to taste so much better because of the grass-fed high quality of the milk. But really before keto, I didn't eat butter because I was on pretty much the standard American diet. Like I was like a margarine, not a margarine, but I was like a butter spread, which is really just hydrogenated oil
like
anyway, Exactly. So I hadn't had real butter in a very long time.
My family basically lived on the stuff.
Yeah. See, so when I got into keto, I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. And I started with Kerrygold from the beginning. So it's just like, it's delicious, but I don't really have anything.
In my household, it was basically the two staples going by. I remember vividly was butter and bacon grease.
Matrey says
bacon grease, everything, and butter.
Gail says, hi, Autumn and Richard, second time. I finally got to you though. I said, just keep going. I'm gonna get there one day. Matrey said, hi everyone, tough morning. Oh, I hope your morning and day gets better, but we're glad that you're here with us. Okay.
Welcome, Matrey.
Fire Princess is here.
Tough mornings happen.
Dr. Y said, thank you all. I appreciate the prayers. Absolutely. Kathy said, I waited with about 200 people to get to COVID tested last night, 2 hours. That's pretty much what my sister said. She drove up to one of our, like I said, our mega churches had like
you better have your phone
testing,
charged.
but you better have gas in your car. She was in
probably
that.
A can in the trunk.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they could have rode through like the mega caverns and at least been looking at Christmas lights or something that whole time. Like they were just in a parking lot going around different cones. I was like, screw that. Yes. Joy said, yes, Rashana, taking it all. Also drinking Zip Fizz. Oh, yes, that is good.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Absolutely.
Even though you can't taste
it. Exactly. I was like, maybe that would be a good time to go on a liquid diet because there's no fun. I'm not wasting food that I can't taste. That's all I'm saying.
That is true.
Yes.
Drink a bunch of protein.
Yeah, and just like, all right, at least I'm getting my vitamins and minerals. So
I wouldn't even waste the keto chat on that. I'd probably get like some kind of standard.
Yeah, like Quest protein powder or something. Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't waste anything good.
Yeah, exactly.
Go basic.
Yes, pretty much.
Just go basic. Eat all the stuff that you don't even like.
Yeah, just like regular eggs with no salt or anything. Just like super cheap and super easy to do. Yeah. Tanya said, I've been dealing with sinus issues for a month and had to take like 2 COVID tests to get some meds. Been on Mucinex all the while. That's crazy.
It's the time of year too, though.
It is. It is when you can never tell. And I'm like,
I was gonna say it's a super conundrum now because it's like all the normal.
Is it the flu? Is it the cold? Is it
every
sinuses?
Sneeze, you're like,
exactly. And so it's begun. I know, right? Kelly said, I use the Aldi butter. They don't have Kerrygold anymore. Oh, well, that's a sad. So
well, I'm sure it's really good.
So yeah, I'm sure it's really good, but I mean, like, it was dope that you could find Kerrygold at Aldi. So
it was.
Gail said, pray for me. Also, got to go to an oral surgery today. Oh, that's the worst.
Oh my goodness.
I was telling Richard, I've been having some tooth sensitivity up here, and I was just like, Lord, don't let it be nothing, Lord. Just stave it off, Jesus. So yeah, like I don't want it to happen, but yes, prayers all around.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it seems like it's going to the knife season right now. Everybody just prayers up for everybody.
Oh my gosh. Joe said, I think the Aldi butter is Kerrygold with their label. Rachel used to work there, and she said a lot of their products are name brand with their label. All the chicken is actually Tyson.
Oh, that's knowledge bomb.
Amazing to me. Like,
we got the inside scoop now.
That is absolutely
well. See, there you
crazy.
go.
No wonder Aldi can have such high quality stuff when you just relabel it. When you take the high quality stuff,
just
and relabel
two
it.
People in the back in the stock room. Hurry up, real quick.
No,
just need 3 more.
Oh my gosh, absolutely not. See, look, Aldi Gourmet. That is so funny. Tanya said, I went to immediate care and they did COVID testing from the car and we were done in 15 minutes. Yeah, it was.
It's about the time of day and the location.
Did you have an appointment? Because also, I've heard people that like you can make an appointment at like CVS or other places and you can just go in, take the test, and leave. And I was just like, maybe it's like a drive-up sort of situation.
Well, definitely do your research
when it takes longer. Yeah, definitely do your research.
Know where the places are.
Exactly. And know your options. But Trey said, I have to admit, while I use Costco butter on the regular, I love Vermont Creamery cultured butter, and its first place is the Kerrygold salted. It's so tasty. Yeah, the Kerrygold salted is all we get from Costco. We don't even get because they don't sell unsalted where we, at our Costco, and we don't buy the unsalted individually like Meyer or anything like that. So everything we do has salted butter in it. It is quite delicious. So exactly. Joe said Richard needs a meat slicer. No, he doesn't. No, he absolutely doesn't. No.
I think so.
No. No. Rashana said Aldi used to have Kerrygold here. They changed it to Irish butter. Yeah, which is probably the Kerrygold that they just slapped the Aldi label on. More for them. So
replace the label.
Tanya said, Autumn, let's hope it's just some sinus pressure. Pressure in sinus cavity can affect teeth and gums. Hopefully, because it doesn't hurt now.
You taking the allergy medicine?
It doesn't hurt now. I take allergy medicine every day, but toward the end of yesterday, it was just starting to like, that feels weird. So no.
Let's see. Oh, you're right. You are so cute.
Why is my husband like this? Somebody tell me. Chanel said, I agree with you, Joe. I've been thinking that, but never investigated that. They're just slapping relabels. I mean, they've got to have contracts with the companies. You can't just do that. No.
Have you ever seen the stock room?
Absolutely not. You can't just relabel stuff. Gail said, been dealing with excruciating pain for 2 months with 2 teeth. Terrified today is just a consult visit. Well, but I mean, the good news is you should be looking forward to like the pain relief.
That's what I was about to say.
If I'm living in daily pain, I look for like procedures as like a relief on that. So
they're gonna go in there and get the problem area.
Yeah, the gunk, and then you should be okay.
Worry about the recovery then.
Yes, exactly. Then dealing with that day pain. Maitreya says Costco buys other brands to use their own label too. Like the Costco vodka people love is actually Grey Goose relabeled. How do y'all know this? Also, I did not know that was a thing. Like,
well, yeah, I knew it on the other stores, but their brands, you just.
No, I understand completely, like, because we have a Dean's milk plant here close to the house. And so, like, it is common knowledge that the same milk rolling down the line would be a Dean sticker. And then they just switch stickers to like Kroger milk. Like, so it's the same product, but it's getting labeled differently. Yeah. I guess I didn't like know that they would actually receive the branded product and then remake it as, or like relabel it as their own, I'm okay with like all the vodka going down the line and being like Grey Goose, switch the labels. Okay. Costco, like that makes sense. But to actually receive Grey Goose vodka and then relabel it, or are you saying they just like ship Costco labels to the Grey Goose plant and it's like common knowledge that's what it is?
That's probably how it goes.
Like I know there's not somebody in the back like peeling off stickers.
I was just being silly at that.
No, but that is just interesting to me.
But no, you pay for something. Everybody's paying for something.
Yes.
Nothing is free.
Kelly said, my daughter made an appointment with CVS for my grandson, had to wait 2 days, and they do it through the drive-thru. Yeah, so that's my whole thing. I don't mind waiting like till an appointment's available the next day, because at least you can immediately go get a test and leave versus just showing up and having to spend 2 to 3 hours waiting. Yeah, exactly. So
well, that's your MO.
Everything. You're right. Freshie's here. Good morning. Tanya said, I made an appointment at the CVS for the first test and immediate care for second. Both was done the day before. I did make the last appointment in the evening, 7 p.m. Yeah, so maybe if it's just the day before, then you can pretty much get in next day. So D said everyone just needs to use an electric toothbrush, and don't forget to brush your gums. Maybe that's also going to go on the Christmas list, is an electric toothbrush, because I've been wanting one of those for a while. It's just one of them things that I would never buy myself, but I do see the value of an electric toothbrush. I do need to floss more often.
I have one.
I know that doesn't work for me though. That has no implications on my oral health. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I need an electric toothbrush. Selfish, huh? Okay.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. So, but it would just feel so weird to me, like just holding the toothbrush. Like my entire life, it's been a brushing motion.
Well, and then you can still do that.
You can still do that with an electric toothbrush?
Yeah, it doesn't stop your arm.
Okay, well, I thought it just made sense to like slowly move, since the head of the brush itself moves, just slowly move.
This is your mouth. You can do whatever you want.
Well, it's not that. I just didn't want to like degrade the function of the electric toothbrush. Like moving it too fast with the spinning motion could like cause it to chip off or something. I've never had an electric toothbrush. I don't know how they work.
They're not made of porcelain.
I don't know. Gail said getting teeth pulled is probably the solution, which is a traumatic event for me. Went through that before. Yeah, I got my wisdom teeth out. It hurts, at least the wisdom teeth. The pain, the pain that comes afterwards. Because when they first numb it, you're just like, and then they put you to sleep, and then they extract your tooth. And then when you leave, you're like woozy and your mouth is full of galls, and you're like, okay, but I'll be fine. But boy, once that initial pain medicine wears off, no matter what they give you, it's just this horrible. I
got caught in a bad situation one time about that because I took myself thinking I got this.
Did they put you to sleep?
Well, it wasn't a wisdom tooth. It was the one in front of the wisdom tooth.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't put me to sleep. They just numbed everything in that area. And it was just like, okay. But I definitely didn't feel anything. Yeah. But I don't think they hit the right spot. Because I just finished signing the thing, and I was going to Walgreens to get my medicine. And then it started hurting. And I was like, it's a little bit soon. So I'm standing in Walgreens like, all right, let me get this medicine. Then she said that I was missing a piece of paperwork. And then that's when it really hit. And I was like, ooh, I was toppling over. I was like, what? So I had to drive back to the doctor's office. And I was like, So I'm in the doctor's office like, give me the paperwork. I went back to Walgreens. And I was like, here. But it was like, it'll be like 30 minutes. And I was like, so I literally went home and called my mom and was like, could you pick up the medicine?
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
I had to go in I went home in the dark room and took some aspirin, took some relief. It was like, ouch, this hurts.
Oh no.
No, it was. Bring a friend.
Honey buns.
Bring a friend.
Bring a friend. Exactly. Well, whenever they put you under, you can't drive yourself.
Well, that's the point. I was right in that little window.
Dr. Ross says Sam's members mark is relabeled. Y'all are just blowing my mind today. Really?
Ooh.
So he said, so I guess there needs to be a mandatory kitchen appliance list: smoker, Blackstone deep freezer, Instant Pot, meat slicer. What else am I missing? Immersion blender, but no, none of that. So Chris said, all right, people, Miriam and I gotta go to the phlebotomist now. Catch you later. Thank you for spelling out phlebotomist. Thanks, Chris. Hershey Ellis said, has anyone tried Plugra butter? I bought it on sale and it was delish. I've never heard of it. So no, I've never tried
it. Much like phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist. Maitreya said,
heard of either of those things.
Plugra butter is also tasty. I find it a notch or two below Kerrygold and Vermont Creamery, though. Where do y'all get it? What store do you get it from?
It's probably out and about.
And to be honest, it might be at Meijer or Kroger or something. I just never looked there because that's not where we buy the butter. Oh, Kathy says we waited 2 hours with an appointment. We got put in the worst drive-up line ever.
Oh my God! Arizona is pretty famous for having long lines anyway.
Miriam says, everyone have a great day. You too, Miriam.
Like a roller coaster.
Let's see. Tanya said Costco has Oral-B electric toothbrush on sale, I believe. 2-pack, I think $179. Ooh, well, we only need a 1-pack, but that's good to know. See, they were always too expensive for me. I was like, I'll just get my regular toothbrushes and be super vigorous, But I guess they last a while. So
that might be the whole Christmas budget, right?
Yeah, D said, is that the new one? Even the cheap $20 ones work. See, I think I'm more of the cheap $20 ones.
$1.79.
Rashana said, down here, even with an appointment, there's a long wait. Bring a book and pack snacks. Wow, if you're getting the sinus test, that's crazy.
Take plenty of meat sticks. Treat it like you're going in the woods.
Exactly. Lord Jesus. Chanel says, for those who brush electric, which electric toothbrush is everyone's favorite? Yeah, I'd like to know about it. I mean, price is definitely the dictator on that. I don't need a brand of, electric toothbrush.
So, I have the Oral-B Super Duper or whatever you call it.
Yes. Toothbrush.
Yes.
Kathy said impacted wisdom teeth are terrible. I had 4 removed at once. Awful. Yeah, that's how I did it too. I was like, take them all, Lord. And
look, if you don't,
Rashana said Heath of Vitamix. Lord Jesus, do not go doing that. Gail said, I'm the one of those that regular Novocaine does not work. They're going to need to give you laughing gas and put you to sleep. I would rather get put to sleep, but it's like a lot more support that you have to go with. Plus, there is all sorts of complications that go with being under general anesthetic, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and depending on your insurance, it's more expensive.
So yes, exactly. Also,
I do know that.
Maitreya said Kroger in the fancy butter section. Thank you. I will look in the fancy butter section.
Like you say, you only went to Costco for butter.
Yeah, so and we barely go to Kroger for anything. We go to Meijer for our regular grocery shopping. Oh Lord, D said, did you say meat grinder? No, that would also be good. A meat grinder.
That's the attachment to the KitchenAid.
Yes, he wants a KitchenAid with all of the attachments. So. Yes.
Oh, we can just get a standard grinder, but
I don't mix things enough to need a KitchenAid. I don't know what he would be mixing. I feel like KitchenAids are for baking.
Oh, I know.
You don't bake, and I don't bake. So
I mean, that's kind of true.
I mean, because once again, it's like one of those like $300 things sitting there
it's
that
like
we don't really use.
Vitamin.
That's what I'm saying. Which hence we would not be getting the vitamins, So
just for coffee.
That's exactly. That's all I'm saying. On the 2 times a year when I actually bake something. Oh, speaking of that, guys, we figured out what I'm gonna make Richard for Christmas. Ba ba da ba. Bam. Key lime pie. Cute. I am making my husband a key lime pie because
this your first time?
Yes, it is my first time. But I know enough. Like I know how to make it, and I also like key lime pie. What? I know it's like one of the only fruit desserts that I like because I don't like lemon anything. I don't like lemon bars. I don't like any sort of lemon dessert, but I like me some key lime pie. So I was like, this will be great because I get to experiment and make it. And plus it's one of those ones where you like just make the mix and then it sets up, you know, and you get a graham cracker crust and I like some key lime pie. So that's what I'm going to make. So
yay.
I'm excited.
And I absolutely love fruit. So I get a win.
So exactly. You love key lime pie. Isn't that one of the, that's one of the cheesecakes that you got for my birthday celebration, right? It was a key lime cheesecake. Cause I got like the Reese's cheesecake. It was delicious.
Right.
Yeah, it was
that
amazing.
Is true. With the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. It was really good. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I would have too. What was this?
Oh my God. Joyce said Barry had teeth pulled and they didn't put him to sleep. I felt so bad for him. Yeah. I don't know. Like.
Well, I mean, you can. They just numb the whole half of your head.
Yes.
And then. You just go with that. Go with that.
But Trey said, I'm very sensitive to Novocaine. I'm usually accidentally numbed up just under the eye. Golly, in the top of my shoulder. Lord Jesus. Kathy said, key lime pie. Tanya loves key lime pie. Dr. Watt said, good joys. Gail said, key lime pie. No, thank you. I mean, it's not my favorite, but like, it's something that we can both enjoy. So I'm excited.
We had to pick a medium because I wanted
apple pie. Yeah, exactly.
A blueberry pie with like a streusel on top.
No. See,
but
and I'm not making that.
Exactly. Key lime was amazing.
Yes, but I'm really excited about the key lime pie. So, Freshie Ella said, I've had my Sonicare for 10 years. I change my heads every 6 months, but I think being keto for 3 years has helped my oral care more than anything. Yeah, my doctor actually told me about that. One of my teeth, or my dentist, one of my teeth a long time ago was like starting to split or starting to show some decay. But then when I went back a year later, like the first year I started keto, there was actually a reduction in the decay or something like that. He was just like, your damage actually like, like decreased. And I was like, oh yeah, it's because I don't eat sugar. He was just like, that's amazing. So that is true. So
I mean, the sugars will destroy your teeth.
He said, I use my KitchenAid to mix up the fillings for my atomic buffalo turds. That should not be the name of a food. Like I'm assuming,
is this on Halloween or something?
I'm assuming it's like a cream cheese ball of something, but
it's one of those things you write the name on Halloween. And
exactly.
Put them in the look at those buffaloes.
Ghost scabs and exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And witch fingers. Like no, that's not. Absolutely not.
Unfortunately, I think he makes those like once every other week.
But Treya said, I do love key lime pie, but I have always preferred macadamia nut crust even before keto. No, I'm just gonna get a store-bought graham cracker crust.
Oh, you're not gonna make it and press it yourself?
Do you want me to make it and press it myself? I'm thinking, but macadamia nut crust, that would be interesting.
I mean, you could also you could just crust the bottom and have the walls. Like just all key lime.
No. I want the crust going up the side. Hashtag compromise. Yeah, no. Yep, no. Chanel said, excellent middle ground for the win. Oh, I love key lime pie. Yeah, it's good. Rashana said, key lime thumbs down, lemon meringue thumbs up. See, no, I cannot. I
can do that without the meringue.
Curds? Turds. Did I say turds? No, he says turds.
Yeah.
I was like, did he say curds? Because, but no, like
he meant curds.
We don't make. No, he capitalized it. Okay, there's a capital T. So
and it is heat.
Exactly. I was like, that's right in line with his character. So, the Trey said, how about both? No, we're doing, what, macadamia nut? So do you just buy a bunch of macadamia nuts and then like blend them or like mix them in a food processor till they form like a little crust and then just like press them in and like mix them with butter, I guess?
Yeah, I was gonna say we have to probably mix some wet.
Yeah, something in there. So
to bind it all up.
I
don't know. I don't really do no baking that well.
Neither do I.
Saute.
Oh my God. D said, is this going to be a keto key lime pie or just regular? Don't think I've ever tried it, but I'm not the biggest fan of lemon or lime desserts. No, this is going to be a regular key lime pie. It's going to be for Christmas. So I'm just going to do a holiday dessert for my husband. I like key lime pie, but I don't like lemon stuff. I do, for some reason, I don't like lemon citrus flavored desserts. And I don't really know of any other lime flavored dessert that I would like, but I do like key lime pie. I know that.
So I know for a fact I like fruit flavored anything.
Yeah.
And for me, if it's key lime, you have to really go hard on that lime.
Yeah, he says he wants it to be super duper tart. So
not super duper duper, but super
duper. Maitreya said yes, ground into coarse flour and mixed with butter and sugar. Now that we're keto, butter and monk fruit and erythritol. Oh, okay. So sweeten it up with butter. Interesting.
That's what the macadamia nuts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, but probably no.
Well, I mean, if you want to do this to flat bottom and leave the sides empty.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Do you use a springform pan when you do that?
I probably have to do like a false bottom one.
Yeah, springform. Yeah.
Is that what those are called?
Yep, they're called.
I don't even know
they're called springform pans.
I
don't know if we have a springform pan, but we can probably buy one.
That's
really
like
cheap.
a pragmaticus with crystals going.
Phlebotomist? No, sweetheart. His recipe is jalapeno halves stuffed with cream cheese, shredded cheese, seasoning, topped with a little smoky wrapped bacon, smoked and then finished in the broiler to get the bacin crispier. Yeah. That is a jalapeno. That is a bacon wrapped jalapeno. You do not have to turn that name. Kathy said macadamia nut crust rocks.
It's a spicy.
So I'll do that. So I can do that as well. We'll get a springform pan. I'll get some macadamia nuts
or a turd,
and I will make a macadamia nut crust. But then I'll just buy a graham cracker crust.
There we go. And then you can just use the springform. We have a springform pan, don't we?
Do we? No.
We had a lot of baking stuff.
I know we definitely sold a lot of baking stuff. Maybe I kept some of it, but I'll check to see if we have a springform pan.
You don't. I bet.
Yeah. That's a good point. I should try to borrow it. See, I never think to borrow things, but I'll just buy my own because I wouldn't like people asking to borrow mine. So
I would not have known that.
I know, right? Dr. Watt said, FYI, Zip is on sale at Sam's Club, $15.98, a savings of $4. When we were just at Sam's and we did not see that on sale. So I'm gonna have to.
Actually, we didn't really look.
No, I specifically looked at Sam's. Yeah. Was that Costco? It was Costco. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, good to know. Sam's. First of all, have you always had to show your membership card when going into Sam's Club? That used to not be the case to me. But the last time we went, they were like, do you have a card? And I was like, I normally never had to use to show my card. And then normally on Costco, when you leave, they just swipe your receipt. They look at your receipt. They count your items or whatever. But at Sam's Club, they actually have to scan your receipt. Then they have to scan 3 items in your basket to match up. I was like, this is too much. I'm all for security and everything, but this is impractical. We went at a time where there wasn't a big line, but you can't tell me that when there's a big line, that is not.
I mean, all those big box stores, sometimes Costco counts 5 or 6 things and it takes longer. So no, I mean, depends on who, what, when, where, and why.
You guys, yesterday was a fasting day. I did have my bulletproof coffee with the Smirk protein powder, and I might have had a wayward, pork dice, 1 or 2, probably 3 at the most, though. So it was not that. So I had yesterday was a fasting day. I woke up, got on the scale this morning. I was thrilled to see 178.8. That is a loss of 3.6 pounds. Finally, back in the 170s.
You knew it was coming.
I did know it was coming, but you never know when it's going to happen. You never know when like you're going to get there. You just have to keep eating and hoping and fasting and hoping and exercising and hoping. Like you can't fixate on the numbers because they never do what you want them to do. Okay. You just have to keep doing the thing like that you know is right, which is like eating on plan. So Sheila said, is there a low carb sugar cookie recipe? I would love to make cookies with the granddaughter so we can decorate them. Ooh, I don't know. Like one of the I know Good D's has like a sugarless cookie sort of thing, but I don't know like those cookies that are like hard where you can put the icing on top. I don't know about that because I'm not the type that makes those. Tanya said, I had an epic fail with the springform pan. My cake batter leaked out on the bottom of the oven. Oh my gosh. She said, oh, how good that batter was too. I know that would be horrible.
Well, at least your oven smells nice.
He said he didn't come up with the name. He found it on a barbecue blog. Okay. Well, still, definitely sounds like something you could have come up with.
That barbecue blog was a little risque.
Exactly.
What was the other items? Like,
Harris said we've always had to show a card at Sam's. I just didn't. Maybe depending on the one that I go to.
I've always had to. That's why I asked you before you walked in.
I know, and I was so sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, first of all, I was on the phone with the doctor, so like it wasn't trivial. I needed to stay on the phone.
No,
but second of all,
that's what you were doing.
But that's because I knew that I was like, you don't have to show ones. I've been here so many times, and I know that you don't have to show.
You just walked past them, and they were just like, man.
No.
Man.
Kathy says, look at All Day I Dream About Food for sugar cookie recipes. Thank you, Kathy. Maitreya says, sugar cookies? Shoot, I just posted one the other day. I think it was from Wholesome Yum. Can you instant message me on Facebook and I'll dig it up again? Yeah, we used it last year and it was good. So we have a Wholesome Yum. We have All Day I Dream About Food. Yeah, so apparently they are out there. Aww. Go for it. Yes. Maitreya said also, it could have been All Day I Dream About Food. So try that one. Yes, thank you so much for the celebrations about the weight loss. I was excited about that. Dee said, got to line your pan with parchment like Martha Stewart. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, yes. I'm not making no mistakes.
No, yeah.
Chanel said, yeah, Autumn, thank you very much. So,
just not in the fruity department.
Yes, exactly. But you really don't need springform pans unless you're making things where you see the sides, such as like cheesecake and stuff like that. And I really didn't do it a lot. So I had a springform can. I did used to make cheesecake.
See the sides on it. You use a chocolate. You ever made like a chocolate cake, like a small, smooth?
You don't need a springform pan for that. No, it's all about how you put the ganache on, not you know, like if I was making a layer cake where you needed to see the layers, but I don't do stuff like that.
Wow.
Like maybe if you were doing a tiramisu type thing, but something where like a banana and a strawberry pie where it's like pound cake
where you see the layers
thing, you know, pound cake but I didn't make all this stuff.
Mostly chocolate.
Melanie says, please give Amber an air hug for me. I'm just going to give her a thumbs up from far away. But yeah, sure. I'll let her know that you thought about her.
I'll poke her with 2 yardsticks taped together.
Yes, exactly. Rashana says, gotta get to work. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Same here. So we're going to go ahead and go. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye. I love you.
I love you.